Hey everybody, welcome. Andrew Ainsworth Golf Academy. As always, you're very welcome to the video today. Thanks for tuning in and having a look as to what I'm going to ramble on about. It is the turn of the Cobra Rad Speed Iron. Take a little close-up of this iron. Rad is an abbreviation for radial weighting. So the whole theme with the woods, the irons, the hybrids is the way that they position weight around the club, not just at the back but at the front is what they've done with the woods. I'm not going to go into a full tech spec review of this club. It's pointless me doing that really, because if you want to find out how this club works, just jump on the Cobra website. It's brilliant. It's very well designed. All the information's there that you need if you're into the spec, which some people are, some people aren't. I'm just going to give you a very quick snapshot about this iron, and then we're going to get in and hit it, because that's what we're all interested in, isn't it? So, the Rad Speed Iron. This club really has one, possibly two purposes. The reason it was redesigned is purely distance. This is the distance monkey. If you're looking for an iron which is going to go miles and spin very low, this is a contender. Now, I'm always honest with my reviews. I'm not a massive fan of this style of iron. You know, the cranked loft, the longer length, the low spin, because in my book, distance is not everything. You know, what's the point of smashing a 7-iron 190 yards if you can't find the target? So I know why Cobra have done it, because every other manufacturer has one of these clubs in their range. So they have to compete with other brands like Callaway and TaylorMade and Ping and all the other companies to provide this club, because some golfers just want distance. Distance comes from higher ball speeds and cranked up lofts. So we're going to put that to the test in a minute. So if you're in the market for an iron that's going to hit the ball a long way, then this is definitely one you should try. Now, there's many reasons why this club will go a long way, but the primary thing is the loft, or lack of it. Back in the day, he says, with his walking stick, old man, you know, back in the day when I was a lad, the loft of a 7-iron was around about 35 degrees. That's going back 20 odd years. You're still getting sets like Mizuno MP20 irons where the loft of the 7-iron is 34 degrees. That's what I would call a true loft, a tour loft if you like. So we've now got stronger. The average loft on most cavity-backed irons these days is around about 30, and when you get into the super crankers, this one's down at 27.5. Again, become fairly standard. So that is now 7 degrees, 6.5 degrees to 7 degrees stronger than a traditional lofted 7-iron, which basically makes this club a 6-iron and a strong one at that. So there we go, we know what it's all about. Length of this is 37.5 degrees. Lots of great shafts available in custom fit. I've got a KBS S taper stiff in here. Let's hit some. I've got some premium balls down on the deck. We're going to hit a few. We're going to get you some numbers and we'll see what this does. So there we go. First one's gone off into space. I've been warming up and testing this club, and the number coming back off this is pretty much what I got in a series of testing, but we'll flash up some data for you and let you know what's going on. Strike was a little bit low toe. Doesn't really matter on this club where you hit it, as long as you keep it away from the nasty bits, i.e. the hosel. If you want to shank it, hit it from here, and the extreme toe, anywhere on this club face, you're going to get a result. So club head speed there was just under 93 miles an hour, giving you ball speed. Remember, these are at impact of 117 miles an hour off that club face. And that's giving me a carry distance of 172 yards. I'm only interested in carry here. I couldn't care less about the run-out distances. Launched at about 19 degrees. Oh, what's the backspin rate? Because that's where I'm quite interested in this club. Backspin 4,500. Now, this is one of the offsets that you have when you go to some of these very strong lofted clubs. Yeah, the ball goes a long way, but it doesn't spin, it doesn't backspin. Any club will put backspin on the ball. But when you get low spin, sometimes it's a problem stopping the ball on the green. And sometimes for some golfers with lower club speeds, they struggle to get these launched. So, you know, there are pros and cons, I guess. There is in everything in life. Looks-wise, it looks really good. I mean, you know, from above, give you a little video from above. Cosmetically, this iron just looks a bit prettier, a little bit more playable than the SZ, as good as that iron was. Not that much offset on this iron, which is quite nice. There is some, but not huge amounts. That's going right all day long, that is. I left the club face about 4 miles open on that one. We'll leave it in. I know you love to see my bad shots. Go better. Yeah, there we go. That's, I would say, getting pretty close to as good as I can hit it. Check that one out. Again, run out distance is irrelevant. It's saying it's run out to 191 yards there. Again, consistent. Club speed down a little bit on the previous one that we showed you. So club speed's down at 87 miles an hour. It's interesting. Let's go back to the first shot. So again, this, and we've got GC2HMT running on here, which is giving us some really accurate measurements. So the first shot I hit, the club head speed was nearly 92, nearly 93 miles an hour. Ball speed of 117, but it was a toe strike, okay? That one was a much more centered hit. And although the club speed was down by sort of 5 miles an hour, the ball speed was pretty similar. So launched pretty much identical to the first shot that I hit. But again, let's get rid of that second shot because it was rubbish, wasn't it? That was the donkey of a shot, that one. So take that one away. And we're starting to get a little bit of a pattern building here on the backspin. I'm only averaging here 4,400 revs of spin, and the carry distance looks to be set around about that 172 mark, which is a big old carry for a 57-year-old man, isn't it? 57. God, I'm old. Here we go. Well, that was as fat as you like, that was. Hit that so heavy. Very poor strike. This club's very forgiving. Look at that, because of the strike. Where did I hit that on the club face? Pretty centred, but did catch it a little bit fat. It's done quite well. The carry distance is up at 176 because the backspin rate's down. Ball speed stayed up there. So it's very forgiving, everybody. I said I'm not a fan of this style of club, but I can't argue with what it does. It's super forgiving and it's very long. Again, good strike, nice shape. Dropping in around about that 172 again, I would think. 169. Club speed's at 89. So let's have a quick run at those figures. I've averaged 89 miles an hour club speed, a 117 ball speed, giving me an average carry of 172 with a spin rate of just 4,200. What do I think? Is this a good golf club? If this is the sort of club you're after, distance and forgiveness, it's a very good golf club. It will keep up with anything out there. It'll keep up with any of your Callaways, your TaylorMade, your Pings, your PXGs. It works. Want another price? People always don't talk about price much, do they, on YouTube videos? It's almost like it's a taboo subject. Well, I don't know why, because all it is a few clicks on a button. These are my prices, which I will be selling at full custom fit, available on these. And the Cobra Rad Speed Iron steel shafts, 4 to pitching wedge, that's a 7 iron set, you are going to pay 749 British pounds for a set of those in steel. If you want to go down the graphite route, excuse me, for the pitching wedge, you're looking at £100 more at 849, and again, that's full custom fit. That price, I think, again, very comparative to its competitors, cheaper than some, actually. So, that's the Cobra Rad Speed Iron. I did that at full speed, and I will do some testing on this club at sort of lower speed. Oh, I just noticed it's got a milled face on it as well. I missed that. What do you think? Good club? Bad club? It's an interesting club. It's a fun club to hit. There we go. Thanks for watching the video. Oh, they all come fitted as well with the Arcos Connect system. Arcos is the way you can track your stats and your distances. So that's another nice feature. All Cobra clubs come with Arcos fitted as standard. There is a charge to connect them up, but it's a good system if you're into stats and everything like that. Thank you. I better go. I think it's lunchtime. Don't forget, if you're new to the channel, give that button a click to subscribe to the videos, and while you're down there, give it a little thumbs up. That's it. See you soon. Bye.